So, well, for people that haven't heard it, also, holy shit, GG's Mantis. But yeah, for people that haven't heard it yet, there's gonna be an HP1 PC Any % tournament coming up in April, hosted by Mantis, who's also in chat right now, who just won big in the gamble. And for that, the idea was to make a client that has less cutscenes, so the runs are like, the races are quicker basically and over quicker and more fast paced. So that's set mod. So it skips all the cutscenes that are pointless and that just waste time. There's a couple of cutscenes that are not skipped, because those you can skip with actual speed strats. So it's kind of a, yeah, it's a cutscene-less client, except the ones that take skill to skip. That's kind of the idea. I'm very curious how it turned out. I'm very curious how it's gonna be. We'll check the cutscene changes in a second, but I'm looking forward to it. Oh no, Jeffrey, what is he gonna do about it? And you hot fire as well? Oh, that's not nice to hear with the inflammation, tooth inflammation. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, definitely has been a lot of tournaments so far. We'll see. We'll see how it continues. Okay, so, oh my god, that is so many cutscenes. What the fuck? Okay, so the red ones are the removed ones. Aha, run intro, run follow, Fred and George intro, that's cool. Malfoy intro. Well, honestly, that is a lot more cutscenes than I thought. There's 243 cutscenes, wow. This is just called Tooth Infection, I think, yeah. I think that makes sense. Yeah, it's not nice, on fire, I agree. Yeah, get better soon, Jeffrey. Really hope it's gonna be solved soon. Now it's the PC one, sorry, I switched from PlayStation 1 to PC, Jaden. But for a PC game from 2001, it's still kind of a lot, to be honest. Yeah, this is Eric Gingrich's worst nightmare, I agree. He would hate this, he put so much effort into those cutscenes. Welcome in, Supremos. Well, and how are you doing? Let's kick this off. Yeah. Oh my god, that's so weird. It just instantly, first split is 0 seconds, Pok. Because usually there's the 2-minute intro, which now doesn't play, which is pretty nice. So now what? Ah, no Dumbledore. Oh my god, this is actually, this is a very weird experience. No cutscenes here. This is gonna be a bit of a fever dream, I have to admit. What happens to Fred and George? They just piss off? Oh my god. That is so cool though, I have to say. What the hell? It's so surreal to play this already, I have to admit. But it's kind of pop. Also, yeah, I know what you mean, Jeffrey. I mean, fear of the dentist is a very real and understandable fear, but I guess that's the trade-off, you know, to not run into situations like that anymore. Wait, why is this cutscene here? Can you skip this? I guess the lines are gone. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Peeves? Peeves is probably still here, yeah. Because this one you can walk during anyways. That would be so mean though, Supremo. Why would you want to confuse your dad like that? It breaks Peeves for some reason. Aha, that's why it's not removed, I see. What happened to Diagon Alley? We got kind of screwed by RNG and then the run was kind of on its deathbed. Okay, this one I'm sure exists because there's the skip here. So we have to make sure to not run into that. And I'm pretty sure the next one also exists. So yeah, we've just transitioned to PC. If anyone would want to let the Discord know, I would appreciate that if it hasn't happened yet. Thank you, mods. At the mods. Yeah, so all the cutscenes that actually involve skill to skip should still be there. Like this one happened. Thank you, I kind of thought so. Much appreciated. Because this, you have the blind walk, and you get up here, and blah blah blah. Cool. Also true, yeah, all wizard cards and Hando. Oh my god, what? There's no cutscene here, that's so weird. That is so weird, I was so confused why the camera doesn't switch to the next cutscene. What happens in spell learning? Bro, that actually, it'll take a bit to get used to, I have to be honest. Holy shit. But it is kind of cool, I gotta say. Okay, this is just the RNG voice lines, I guess. I left in, that's fun. The ones he says before and after spell learning. Yeah, okay, those are still in there. Definitely have to do 1 or 2 playthroughs to fully get used to it, but it's pretty sick, like it's pretty epic. And yeah, we still have the good music. For reference, we would now be in the cutscene of Dumbledore after the intro, usually. In an actual run, we would still be listening to fucking Dumbledore talking about the fire grab room and whatever. That is a crazy difference in speed. I have to say, for tournaments, this is absolutely like the way to go. What the fuck? This cutscene was very short. That confused the hell out of me. This cutscene doesn't exist, of course, of him explaining the Flipendo challenge. That's nice. Yeah, I mean, he's old, you know. Old people do that. They just waffle on. Like this guy. Wait, there's no cutscene here. Confusing. Oh, I think even I'm gonna get an easy sub 1 hour on this client, Caldeo. I would be very disappointed if not. I'm sure I will get one. But yeah, I'm curious how low Flo could push this. I'm very curious. Nice super jump. I assume Nick is gonna be there, yeah, for the trick. This is a bit of a pain for me because I'm so bad at the trick, so I'm just gonna watch him. 42 for Flo, wow. How long will I stream today? Probably another 1.5 hours or so, something like that is the plan. I started pretty early because, again, I have to wake up very early for a flight tomorrow. So that's why the entire stream was shifted a little bit. Just, you know, to make sure I get at least a little bit of sleep. People gamble for sub hour. It should honestly be so free. I don't think we have to gamble for that. Like, I'm sorry, if Flo gets a 42, sure, I will maybe not get a sub 50, but I should at least get a sub 1. I'm not like more than 18 minutes behind, I doubt. That would be so bad. I mean, our any percent PBs are like 8 apart or something, right? Something like that. 18 is quite a lot. So I'm pretty sure sub 1, if I don't make any like super dumb mistakes, should be pretty free. Even glitchless sub 1, yeah, that sounds about right. The good thing is even dying in here isn't that bad anymore. I mean, you still lose like 2 minutes, I guess, because of no safe books. I don't know why I casted on that. What the hell are those brightness sliders? Wait, what? Why are those modified? I mean, I like them. They're kind of nice. Oh, Hundo, I doubt. Too much to do in Hundo, I think, but maybe. Oh, I can't reload. That's good. Fuck off, application framers, will you? Maybe I should have closed this before, but I completely forgot. This would have been such a decent boost. But why are the brightness sliders changed, by the way? Yeah, from the E3 prototype, I kept them because they look good. I mean, that I agree with. They do look so much better than the actual ones in the game. Also, welcome into space. Perfect emote as well. For the occasion. How are you doing today? Okay, I mean, Flipendo is mostly the same, but it is a lot nicer without the beginning cutscene and stuff. Man, this is cool. I'm very proud that, like, the community is making stuff like this, honestly. Well, Mantis, in this case, kind of on his own. Oh my god, the aggressiveness of that door shutting is great. But no cutscene. And then this cutscene, I guess, is mandatory, probably. Gratulera! I assume otherwise we can't get out of the level, probably. I don't know. There must be some reason this is here. It's required. Oh yeah, you also get the points here. That's true, yeah. If you play 100%. I don't think for all wizard cards it's needed, but yeah, Hundo needs it, yeah. I see what you mean. Okay, Hooch, that was a great explanation, thank you. I feel very safe on this broomstick now. For sure we're not gonna crash, of course. No doubts in my mind. It's kinda nice though, I mean, we just get sent to Nixosteer right away. I like it. I like it a lot. She's still like talking about random shit though. Like if only she would put that much effort into actually explaining things, but oh well. Nixu. Does that emote exist? I don't even know. I've blocked it out of my brain if it does. Also, wow, that's a lot of staring. Oh yeah, that's what she did, yeah. Staring at Harry and then like, yep, it's go time. You know, you don't know shit about how to fly a broomstick, but let's go. And that's true, it's only for the death count. Madam Hooch needs to raise hers. It didn't work with Neville. He didn't actually end up dying, so she's a bit behind the quota now. The Hogwarts death quota. It exists but got removed from here. Don't tell me Jinx made that, I can. Something tells me Jinx made that. SMH. I don't need the card right now, it's any %. For sure she'll catch you if you were to lose control, fall and break your arm. Yep. Clearly, she is all under control, of course. Oh, that's Nixuwu. And oh, Luke made it, not Jinx. Well, color me surprised in that case. That emote is actually not that bad. I like that one quite a bit. Hey, welcome back as well. Well, it is 1 PC now. 1 PC, but a lot quicker because look at this. Hermione just does like stare percent and then we learn the spell. That's kind of sick. Okay, I assume most of the cutscenes in this are gonna be here though. Which means we still need to do the difficult strats, which I am not a fan of because I'm bad. But at least failing it is a bit less costly. Because you don't have like to watch the entire cutscene again if you do. Thank you so much for the follow as well. Appreciate that a ton. I really like that concept of a client that skips all the cutscenes that are pointless and it leaves the ones that actually you can skip with skill, basically. That is actually pretty cool. In this level only 4 are removed out of the 26. Yeah, I mean most of the tricks that we do here are kind of... Yeah, this is one of them, I think. No, it's not. Why is this one here? Interesting. But yeah, I guess most of the fuckery and tricks in this level are around cutscenes. It's definitely a lot of time save, yeah. I can get an easy top 10 with this client, I can tell you that much. Maybe one day it gets a leaderboard, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised. Like the HP2 tournament client without spell learning. I kind of feel like it wouldn't be a bad idea. There are 2 Hermiones in this level and the cutscene makes them teleport. Oh. Leaderboard? I see. So you gotta make sure to actually get her over there, yeah. Come on, Hermie. Hurry the fuck up. Would be surprised if it doesn't get one. Same, honestly. I hope that's fine. Also, it would be kind of perfect to make this a CE. All the people that keep on complaining about having to watch the intro can play that instead. We would finally not have that discussion anymore. Let's go. I would love that. Aha. Took me a while to find that rock. But we got there, that's what matters. It's very good to just like practice the strats and stuff, that's very true. I like it a lot, it's a really cool thing to have. Very, very sick. And so far working without issues, which is nice, so happy about that as well. I'm actually so looking forward to Quidditch, it's gonna be so weird. Oh, Mantis made a different Nixuwu, okay. Oh my god, that is cursed. That is cursed. I figured it has to be cursed. The other one was way too tame. I wonder, by the way, don't tell me, I guess, I'm curious, but don't want to get spoiled. But I wonder if the Doxy waiting is cut out. I don't know if that's possible to fix. Because those 2 minutes of nothing are completely pointless. Oh, I see it, but yeah, 7TV being 7TV. Also, yo, welcome in, Shay. Long time no talk. Hope everything's been well. We're playing some HP1. So, kind of chilling with a bit of a mod. What should we fix? I'm just thinking out loud, but don't tell me as well. I'm curious to figure out during this run. But I've been wondering if the Doxy waiting, the 2 minutes of nothing, are somehow cut out. Like, I think it's potentially possible to fix that, but I don't know. Oh god, I'm going the wrong way. Youch. Also, by the way, this is a great way. Having the different brightness slider also kind of helps mods to determine if it's the correct mod or not. Like, instantly. which is also very good. So it's actually nice to have like a small visual change for like a modded thing, just so we know when people use it, and also when they don't use it, I guess. Okay, well, I don't think... Ah yeah, this cutscene is here obviously because it's used for strats, and this fight is as well. Aha! I think most cutscenes in this level are actually kind of there as well, so here it's just a bit of an any percent run. It's nice, you still get some breaks, which I like. Still get some breaks to chill a bit. This one is absent. Oh wow, yeah. Interesting, it's not on US, I assume, right? On the other patch. Oh, come on, no! I told you there's so many cutscenes here and I'm triggering the worst of them all. Oh no, Neville fucking Longbottom. Get out of my face. I hate this guy. I had to check if it's still here, yeah, I had to make sure it hasn't been removed, exactly. That was my thought behind this, clearly. Okay. I hope this works, we'll see. Come on. That was a super jump, but it gave me like no speed, which makes me think we're probably fucked. Okay. Well, I've watched literally every cutscene that exists in this. Let's go. Lolly says sightseeing, that's kind of funny. I didn't even know that in Norwegian. I guess there's no Norwegian equivalent of sightseeing. Because we have been doing that in the castle, clearly. Overraskende godt. I guess it would be Jinx, yeah. I don't necessarily know if it would make much sense for competitiveness, but... Oh my god, we can walk during this? Hello, Hagrid. That's so cursed, I saw that. That was so cursed walking during that cutscene. HV2 remake going well, I've restarted from scratch. Oh, but there's 2 people working on it. Oh, that's cool. That's gonna, I mean, I guess technically cut the production length in half, right? That's awesome. Good luck to both of you. Glad to hear it's been picked up again. Very curious to see some updates whenever there are any. That's cool. What the hell? Excuse me? You replace every cutscene to the Neville cutscene, oh god. Every time you trigger a cutscene, Neville just randomly stops by. Sorry for the cough. But welcome in, demo. Oh god, I'm like almost dead. That's not good. Good luck with work as well. Thank you for stopping by during this. This is such a scuffed segment, I have to say. I need to really practice this for any percent. I need to get more water. Mine is already empty again. I'll be back in a second. God, sneezing, coughing, everything. What the fuck? Do I even have time to get water anywhere in this? Since there's no cutscenes, it's a little bit difficult, huh? Yeah, I really appreciate that. I hope the meeting goes by quicker. Yeah, not really. Except if I feel like a strat. I can just talk to Hagrid after and send you. I guess that would give me time. That is like one of the few cutscenes that might exist. I need to really look into the way to Incendio. I think that's the next thing I'll brush up a bit, and I check someone's run to see how I actually should do it. Because my boosting is always so shit there, and it takes forever, so... Yeah, sub 15 and we're in Incendio, that's true. Usually this would be what, Alohomora? Not even, right? No, not even. It would be maybe the start. Yeah, I guess Alohomora maybe, I think it might be. Oh god, this is so weird. Help. I'm already in the challenge. That was weird, that was confusing. Oh my god, online multiplayer would be so cool as well. Well, you guys have big plans, Shay? I'm very curious. Why? Wait, huh? I'm dumb. I was so confused the first cutscene didn't play that I forgot the multitask on this one. I was like, I freaking backwalked into that cutscene, but of course it's gone. The one that introduces the plant. Man, this is killing my brain with confusion, but I do really enjoy playing on it. It's just kind of nice going fast through HP1 for once. Like usually this game is very clunky and takes kind of 50,000 years, so we take this. Yo, painful as well. How have you been doing? The first run when you're not used to all the ones that are gone, yeah, that one is very confusing. I assume this one's probably still here. At least it should be, yes, good. Because of the backwalk and stuff. What a username, yep. Been around forever as well. Interesting, that cutscene is not there. I mean, I guess that makes sense. And it's always funny when people see it for the first time. Ow. Welcome back, Farp, as well. To my HP1 with the low cutscenes discovery, which has been going okay so far. I mean, not like skill-wise, but at least I'm having fun, so that's good. We take that. Defendu. I don't do... yeah, the multitask here we also have to do. Used to be VIP, yeah. I think that's possible. I demoted a couple of people because they weren't there for like a long time, so... Sorry, I only have limited slots. I'm already at my max. So, you know, to all the VIPs, if you don't want to get demoted, you know, just make sure you stay in chat. Some subtle peer pressure there. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but yeah. Sadly, with the infinite, or not non-infinite slots, I wanted to make sure it goes to like active people, basically. At the time when I did it. Oh yeah, Discord sounds like a great idea actually for that, Jay. Keep up a tier 3 sub, it's a record. That also works, yep. No, I don't want to make it that sellout, all good. No, I mean, you were very worthy as well, and that's why you had it. You are very worthy. But yeah, every now and then I go through it and try to keep it a little bit up to date. A little bit, nice. Don't know what accent that was, but my voice is kind of dying. I would really like some water, but there's no cutscenes anymore. This is so weird. What the hell? This is so weird. I mean, I kind of dig it. This cutscene is awful. I can't wait for the big McGonagall one to be skipped. That one usually takes like so fucking long. The club in the mine. Okay, that cutscene for some reason still happened. Dehydration percent. Don't you dare making that a meme. Oh, I'm not down for that. That's a fast one as well. Oh, hello, Neville. That is actually very satisfying, walking past this idiot. Ooh, that's pretty cool, Indy. How have you been enjoying your journey so far, Indy? A gobble of fire. Unfortunately, childhood... Oh, is my game crashing? Bro, my game's crashing. What? Excuse me? First childhood disappointment for so many like Harry Potter fans, unfortunately. I mean, they tried to change the formula and it, you know, could have worked, but the way they've done it, it just really didn't. I mean, I like 5 and 6, I like 5 more at least than 4, but the Deathly Hallows, I think 7.1, which might be the one you're at, Indy, that is probably my least favorite one. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but it's okay, we're back. 7.1 is such a lazy game. Oh no, I don't have this set up. Ah, actually this should work. To infinity and not really beyond, but hey, we made it. What does it do to the game? Basically, it's low cutscene percent, so it removes... You'll see now very clearly when we enter Hagrid's hut. Basically, it removes all unnecessary cutscenes, so the entire talk with Hagrid is just gone. And the only cutscenes it keeps are the ones that you need to skip with skill in the run, basically. That's the idea. It's pretty cool. Oh nice, speaking of skill. At least I can set this up again. So now I'm curious though, because now we would just wait for 2 minutes for the Doxy. Oh my god! He's here! It's fixable! We don't have to wait for 2 minutes for Hagrid. Hoggies. That is honestly, that's a great change. Like, it's always fun in tournaments when it's like both players in this segment and it's just 2 minutes of nothing. Like nothing happening. Always a joy for the commentators. Also, it's him! Thanks for bullying the game crash with pasta, by the way. That's kind of nice. I approve of that. Spille rumpedunk. Okay, that works. I like the rumpedunk. Thoroughly enjoying it. 7.1, fair enough. I mean, yeah, HP4 is pretty awful for a lot of reasons. Especially all the mosps in the greenhouse that just pile up on you. This is so confusing. This cutscene required only a teleport into the script and the 2-minute waiting is gone. Yeah, it's crazy how easy that fixes. Also, sorry, Papato. I was a little bit upset about the game yesterday, and I'm still carrying that with me. What was that, Hermione? Since when does she do that? Also, this is probably here, yeah. You can super jump to skip this, but I couldn't be asked. Also, this guy's on such a weird cycle now. The Hufflepuff dude. Made her go further. Well, I'm glad I found it first try. She still disappears though. Why doesn't she go through the door? Nah, it's actually pretty cool. I like that. I like that she doesn't disappear this early anymore. Harry Potter, Harry Potter. That's me. Hello. Okay. Those cutscenes will exist, so I have to skip them. Just the usual clips, which are pretty easy. Oh, okay, so there's like absolutely no way to open it even. Okay, I see. I thought there's NPCs going through, but I guess not then, huh? The in-game input feels delayed, that too, yes, for sure. Okay, this cutscene skipped is very interesting. Sadly, this one won't be because you can skip it with a super jump, so this one's gonna be here. That's okay. But yeah, I know what you mean, Ben. Like, it's definitely not a great game. I still think the like idea they had and the way they've changed the style like could have worked. But sadly, it was all done so sloppily and so poorly executed that it just didn't. Which is a bit sad. Of course, this cutscene exists because you can fully skip this. I'm curious if the other gargoyle exists because it shouldn't. This one I can't do anything about. Yeah, it happens like that, Saku, yeah. Yeah, this is very weird having those spawn in. I think a lot of people have that kind of, that's... They start a project and then don't get around to finish it because, like, interest and stuff goes away. So I think it's kind of normal, but yeah. Hope you get back to it eventually. I guess that works, but you've already put so much time and work into it though. Yeah, this can be skipped with the safe book super jump. So that's a little bit annoying. Appreciate the good luck. I hope you're doing well apart from that, at least. Maybe you can base it off like your work already or something, I don't know. Would be sad to completely throw all that away. Wingardium Leviosa. No, that's good. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, that's so weird casting at the Lumos Gargoyles and not having a cutscene. So cursed. Get good, son. I know, I know. That's crazy. Technically, if you're actually good at this game, you wouldn't have to watch a single... I know, that's not true. You would still have to watch some cutscenes. Because apparently some are required so stuff doesn't break. Oh yeah, the cutscenes are pretty awful in HP4. Even though I don't hate the art style, but they're definitely not great. Also, HP4 I think has the big issue that it's not open world like the rest, or like 1 and 2, 2 and 3 at least. So it's like this level-based thing, which is just very weird. Okay. Yeah, that's good as well. Enjoy, Saku, the Terraria stuff. Cutscenes that can be skipped, but not even Flo tries to skip it, is still removed. Oh, really? Which one? Like one that just has a really difficult skip? Which one is that? I'm curious. That was a nice Lumos. If only I would get that in my any % runs, by the way. I mean, I didn't go for the stupid boost in the room. Oh, that one. Oh, no. Yeah, I guess that would go... Almost Make my controller fall off the table. I guess that would go a little bit far. How is this gonna work? Oh my god, that's so dumb. Lol. Yeah, fully understandable, Mantis. I think that's not necessary to skip. Yeah, that is an aggressive bridge. Now it's a real jump scare, that's true. Harry doesn't have to wait that long anymore to fall. That's cool. I have to say, this is actually very nice to run. Like, it's very chill. I mean, also, I guess, because I don't have a PB yet. So, you know, mistakes don't really matter too much. So that's good. Also, as a side note, Mantis, am I... Oh, what am I doing? Ah! Easy. Am I the first one who got this client with the Quidditch fix? Nice. I'm definitely playing well here. Oh, the first one who placed that with the Quidditch cutscenes removed. Easy backup. Finished it today. Ah, that means we get world record. Let's go. The fuck, my water bottle just fell. That was scary. Free world record, even with this gameplay. Easy peasy. At least on this patch of the mod. That's kind of the only world records I can get. Yeah, sub 40 possible is crazy. Thinking about that. This was not a very good segment, I have to admit. But I did like my save. That was kind of cool. Oh, nice, Saka. Probably takes a good bit of creativity to do that, so well done. I hate that this cutscene is gone. I usually use this to set up my brightness slider properly. We'll see, Kildare. I mean, still have like an hour roughly left of this stream, so I guess we'll find out. You have 20 more gigabytes. Ah, it will be a tight race, actually. We'll see. Wingardium Leviosa. Okay. This works. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I mean, not the greatest dungeon, I won't lie, but... should be okay? I don't know, I didn't have my slider set up. Bro, that's bullshit. That's actually really bad for me if the Bloody Baron cutscene doesn't exist. Because I kind of have to eyeball this boost. I probably should take the time to properly set up my slider here. Oh no. Okay, cool. Next time I do a run of this. That's a good thing to keep in mind. Okay, Harry, calm down, my dude. I don't know what the fuck you think you're doing, but this ain't it. Vipendu. That was not a great dungeon so far, I have to admit. Yeah, he did go brr with those random brightness boosts. Oh yeah, of course. Please feel free to share. I don't mind at all. Feel free to advertise that. It's a cool project, so... well, why not? But thank you for asking. I do appreciate that. Oi, 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 Harry. What doing? What is this movement, my friend? For some reason I thought the first Gargoyle cutscene was skipped. But there's just never a cutscene, I've just realized. Those two gargoyles in dungeons are just like inherently completely useless. They just exist for the sake of it. I mean, they do make clouds, of course, but it's weird that it's one of the few that doesn't have a cutscene. But it's interesting, I feel like it saved a lot more in the early game. I guess they tuned back the cutscenes a little bit towards the end game. There isn't like that many. I mean, it's gonna be nice that we don't have to listen to Snape and all that, to be fair. That's gonna be quite convenient. Hello, Snape. He gives us house points, or takes house points and leaves, lol. That's pretty funny. Yeah, and that too, probably. There's more ways to skip cutscenes in the end, yeah. I love that when characters just stare at you and then leave. It's so silly. Oh, this cutscene still exists. Oh no, only half, I guess. 10 points from Gryffindor. Be gone now. Fuck you, Harry. Also, this is kind of interesting. Oh, the troll is sprinting though with this. He doesn't even get to do his animation. We don't even get to enjoy the fully animated mouth of the troll. One of the few characters that can actually move it. Like Fluffy is the other one, I think. And the venomous tentaculars, technically, I guess. Everyone else cannot even open their mouth in this game. Also, true, it seems pretty in character for Snape, that's a good point. And welcome in Noxus and Henrik. Because I knew someone would put that out of context. But yeah, good afternoon. I started a bit earlier. We have a very early flight tomorrow, that's why. So the afternoon is free for some chill time and all that. But how is everything, Henrik? Hope you're doing well. I hate everything. I mean, at least it loses less time now if that happens. God damn it. Norbert, true. I think Norbert can also use his or open his mouth. I think you're right. Yeah, I don't know if that's a bad or a good or a bad thing though, to be honest, Supremo. I'm leaning towards good. I mean, what? Nah, I'm kidding. Good to have you in this chat. The pre-troll cutscene is intact because it breaks the troll otherwise. Ah, Harry and Ron going into position, yeah. Does he say, oh, yeah, we're just being chased by Shrek? Now that makes it pretty dark, Sammy. I hope that's not what it is. But you never know. Again, wizards and safety, even in the Hogwarts Express. It's not a combination that really works together. What the fuck? Oh! This is new, is it? No, it's always there. Never mind. Has it always been this bad, though? I mean, I doubt it changed with modifying the client, but I cannot remember the last time I fell into that twice, so I don't know what's going on. The run is now blessed. Oh, that's what you guys blessing does, huh? Nah, I appreciate that. Bro, fucking troll, get out of here. Actually getting trolled by this guy. It's just good to keep in mind. Ah, thank you so much, Shay. Good. Can build it from there if you've just made it. I'll try to remember to join as well. I hope I don't forget. Oh, that wasn't actually the correct one yet. Okay, so we go to the right and we jump. Okay. Good to know. Third time, at least I'm not a donkey. Shame on me is kind of fair, but yeah, at least I'm not a donkey. I take that. Oh, 69 beans as well, perfect. It's all coming together now all of a sudden. I guess this probably has to happen as well, so it doesn't break the cutscene, huh? Is this one just completely intact? That's so sad, I was expecting this to skip as well. Hey, yo, Max! I like the use of Chungso. I'm actually a big fan of that emote. But yep. Trolling myself is what I'm an expert at. But how are you today? Welcome in. Troll is weird, yeah, I see you. Also Dusk, oh there, yeah. The number that brings chat together for sure. Third time's the time to fail again. Oh, it wasn't for me. Because I can't even stick to that rule, Satch. Okay, so flow was done in 7 minutes from now, huh? Something tells me I am not quite gonna be that fast. But it's just a guess. It's just a guess. We'll see how it goes. Burper. You're brain dead right now? I'm brain dead every second of the day, but what happened? So I can relate. At least he makes funny noises, even with how boring this is. True, excuse me. At least the other brain, I guess that's true. It makes me better than Ron in PlayStation 1. I'm pretty sure his got removed, and they put it in the middle of the forest for Harry to collect. Oh, but that was close. Dude, how long is this? Can you... Oh, okay. The jokes make themselves. Yeah, make it easy for people, huh? Yeah, it's been recently made by Mantis, Mega, and good afternoon to you. How are you doing? Like, I don't know when it officially was, like, it came out half a week ago maybe? So it's basically gonna be used for the HP1 tournament. Thanks, Winter, as well. That's very well deserved. So it's gonna be used for the HP1 tournament, and it makes it so that there is a lot less cutscenes in the game. The only cutscenes remaining are the ones that either break the game if you remove them, or that you can skip with a strat. So it's like skill-based, basically. Hey yo, Rex as well. I'm doing alright, thank you. What about yourself? And welcome in as well to HP1 on the new kind of custom client. Come on, cutscene, skip. Oh my god, there's so much plot there usually. Holy, that is crazy. What's that? Why is this one not skipped? I mean, it's never bad to have more filge, let's be honest. Yeah, right. I'm very happy to hear that. This one? Oh, I guess Filch has to move, otherwise he wouldn't be in the other room, huh? I suppose. That's probably what happens here. Because they teleport him into the other room now. You can skip that one. Oh, with a... Wait, with a boost? What the fuck? I've never seen that boost in my life. Ah! Nah, true, actually, Henrik, yeah. The only thing missing is the movement mod. Wait, how do you... Flo does it? Oh, that's why it's there. Okay, I see. That's annoying. Only Flo and Tavern go for it? Oh. Yeah, well, I guess thanks to them we have this cutscene in here now. I did see, I think, the two that are out so far, Rex, yeah. I did. It would be cool to see this with like the fixed movement mod, even though I feel like the fixed movement mod is like so much worse than the normal movement. I mean, not worse, the mod itself is done well, but I feel like I play so much worse with that compared to just normal HP1 movement. Why is this here? I mean, I guess it makes sense because there's like strats with filch and all that. Okay, filch, calm down, bro. So this segment is actually kind of just casual filch. I feel like I'm gonna take like so much longer than 42 minutes. Oh yeah, you can multitask the switches. Like in jump, high jump, yeah. Alohomora. Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense in Filch. All the cutscenes are kind of important, and you can always get caught in them, basically. Yeah. Guess we just play casual Filch. You haven't played an Assassin's Creed game for a while, I have to admit. So I haven't really pre-ordered the new one either. Are you gonna play it though, Rex? I'm curious. Shrooms and tech because of the cycle, that also kind of makes sense, yeah. So he gets stuck on the bookcase, yeah. I like it, honestly. It's still very faithful to an actual HP1 any % run, which is cool. Very big fan. Very nicely done. Come dran, come dran. Totally not, Kildeo, nope. So you still think it beats me in terms of when it's done before the stream? I mean, yeah, sometimes it feels like it's kind of the same game in a bit of a different setting. Oh, there's dialogue choices now. Interesting. Oh, you know what? It's an hour, 4 minutes left. Oi, oi, oi. But that's cool, actually. Enjoy the stream tomorrow, most importantly. This gargoyle is skippable, yes? Is it? What the fuck? Oh yeah, with the stupid strat, of course. Yes, of course it is. Kick jump in a totally serious run. Look at me. None of the characters is likable. Well, I guess that's sort of not untrue. But the basic idea of them is fun. Oh my god. Max is actually helping with the mod as well now, dang. Now we're cooking even more. And welcome back again, babe. We are in the late game of HP1. Still have to get out of Filch though. I don't even know if I can get a sub 50. I know how I made fun of like for sure getting a sub 1 earlier, but kind of played so shit, I'm not even entirely sure if I can do it anymore. I mean, there's a lot of cutscenes in the actual late game, isn't there? Why is this one here? You can't skip this. I guess so they are going to the correct spot. Ah, okay, yeah, most of it is skipped, I see. Oh, okay, interesting as well, Max. Yeah, I guess people... Oh god. Less people were running this? I don't know. But that's cool, that's very nice. Combining forces would be pretty sick. Oh, that's kind of you as well, Pete. Oh, she enjoys the food now. Where is he here? Ah, in the correct spot, okay. That works quite well. Don't seem to hear from too far. I got a bit scared as well, that's why I opted for the safer strat. But I doubt that's any mod related thing, right? Come on. Yeah, I've only ever done like HP speedrunning with the occasional like random game and casual stuff in between. I started with probably 3 or 1 PC. I don't fully remember. My first stream might have been HP1 100%. That was the category I was kind of grinding at the time. So how does this work? Like this, huh? Oh, what the hell? No cutscene? Yeah, filled. Oh god, I was stuck at this for ages as a child. This is cursed. I see, Max. Yeah, one day we get nighttime wandering. Wait, is that your notes or what, Max? Ain't no way if that's your notes. That would be sick. Just don't cast too early and don't release forward. Okay. I see. Oh, those are comments on the video. What the hell? On which one? On the cutscene skip one or nighttime wandering? What the hell? That's so cool. I don't know who was advocating for me there, but I appreciate that. Thank you. I mostly wanted a good reason to replay those. On the practice mod video. Ah, okay. That's cool. Shoutouts to whoever said that. Oh, come on. But yeah, that was basically the main reason. And the same year I watched some GDQ before. Or, you know, Nintendo games done quick, basically. And it seemed interesting to beat games as fast as you could. And it seemed like an interesting new way to play them. And then I looked up the runs on YouTube and found a bunch of mind-blowing stuff with brightness boosting and all that shenanigans. Okay, no, why did my mouse got stuck on my keyboard? We didn't get a single save book. Well, well, this is definitely a time to improve on in the future. I think that's fair to say. Fucking mouse. A lot of people didn't really seem to care about this type of mod at the time. Yeah, I mean, makes sense that there's no motivation really then to do it. I guess combining it with a tournament that was kind of the missing puzzle, but yeah, maybe you can still help a bit with it. If there's some that Mantis didn't get to skip, like the troll. Was I one of the first streamers to speedrun them? Oh, not even close. Before me there was other pretty big, I mean for the time very big HP streamers. Respert, for example, probably the biggest. TK was, still is, very big. And like a bunch of others, of course. I was quite a bit late, like 5 years or so late. Like five years early I would have been very much at the start of the community, but nope. Kinda crazy how it's been. I mean, it's not been that long away after like stuff really kicked off. Might also be nice to have breaks in Troll. That's not wrong, so you can get some water and stuff. Yeah, you're not wrong about that as well. And welcome in, thanks for the good luck as well, Tevin. Yeah, considering that like 5 years ago would be 2020, that is how little I've missed of like actual HP speedrunning. That's kind of really not a lot. And yo, Renee as well. And once again, Tavern, welcome in. How are you guys doing? I mean, there's runs from like 2000 and 4 or something when the games were just out. But that I don't really think there was like a giant community. There were a couple of people in a forum talking about it, which is cool, and talking about strats and stuff, but then it was kind of silence until I believe like 2012. And that's when the first like proper runs kind of resurfaced that we still know about. And they did show a lot of skill back in those days already, that's true. So yeah, like 2012 I would say is sort of the birth of HP speedrunning. Or was it 10? No, I think it was 12. Yeah, it's a really cool mod. I got a new version of it today, Tavern, which also has better Quidditch skips, so it's even nicer now. I really like it. It's a very, very fun way to play this game. Imagine I'm not even beating my PB. My run has been so bad. Yeah, it's probably another like 2 minutes faster. I started in 2018. Yeah, early, like March. March 18 is when I started. So, yeah. I missed a bit of it, but not like too much, I guess. No. Don't you softlock me today. Don't you dare! Okay. Oh my god, why is it so close here? Something in this makes me confused in this room. I'm never struggling that much with Filch here, like he's almost on my ass every time. Yeah, it probably did, Kildare. I just use normal any percent splits. Oh yeah, no, I know it's soft locks. It's a really dumb soft lock, no worries. I've had that before. Hello, Gnaf. I mean, I would say the two oldest, or like, you know, the two people that have been running for the longest time that are still active are Stina and Complex Beaver, or Liam. They're both, I don't even know, 2014 or something? They joined very early. Something like that. But after those two, I think it's already me. Oh, SLS, of course, yeah, let's not forget SLS. SLS is ancient when it comes to speedrunning. I mean, TK isn't active, I would say, right? Also, I'm pretty sure they were both starting before TK did, I believe. But welcome in, Mani, as well. If you take active with a grain of salt, yeah, even calling like Cinna and Liam active HP runners is probably a small stretch, but they still do runs every now and then, so... Oh, this is weird, being instantly here. Sorry before, yeah. And SLS, I think, I mean, yeah, SLS is also not super active, but he's around in the community, so I think that counts. Like, he's doing a lot of archiving right now. He's discussing strats every now and then, stopping by streams every now and then. I don't think he's really doing runs much anymore, but, you know. Yeah, Beaver every now and then he's back, yeah. Okay, this cutscene is apparently also skipped good, or, I mean, I guess the door has to open, but... Ron just gets locked out, lol, I saw that. Yeah, it's gonna make it a lot nicer, honestly, to not have the matches, like, super long, basically. It's as canon as a cannonball, yes. This is weird. What happened to this? I feel like I'm hearing more music than usual. Something patched here? No. Yeah, it does. Like like leaving Flipendo after like 2 minutes or something feels so weird. What the fuck was that? I'm glad I wasn't the only one thinking that. Ron is playing from outside. Just HP1 audio, okay. I like that, Renee. After we locked him out, he's trying his hardest to still help. What a giga chat. This is a weird cutscene. Oh, the archival of all the world record thing is what Miney means. Because Twitch wants to yeet and delete them. Also welcome in, SLS. How are you doing today? And yes, we were talking about old runners, not as in actually old, but like in the community for a while. And welcome in, Meta, as well. Still very active since 2015. I mean, you know, I guess that sort of counts. Stopping by every now and then. But yeah, like... I don't know, I would say from the like very, very active runners, I'm probably the longest standing member. Like from people that actually, you know, do weekly runs. Flo is very close to me as well. I believe I joined like a tiny bit before, like a couple of months. So yeah, I don't know. Define it how you want, I guess. But sadly, a lot of the very, very old runners have stopped playing. Okay, that's kind of cool. Instantly into this. I gotta say, the late game flies past though. Shit, we have to do this though. I hate chess skip. No! You're one of the oldest runners, Gramch. Yeah, like I don't know how would you even say that in English? One of the people that have been running for the longest time, I guess. But that's such a long sentence. Also for sure, SLS, it's very good. It's very good to have that for the future. The fuck was that, by the way? But yo, Misha, also welcome in, and welcome in Sun as well, I think. I don't know what you prefer to be called, with the Flipendo. I like that. Also, yeah, Max G, of course, is known as the peak of active speedrunning, for sure. I'm sure this skip is suboptimal. I feel like that super jump was a little bit weird. Oh well, you have a 58-32 HP on 80%. I think you do. Totally legitimate. Oh god, what did I do? Monka? I mean, I like watching Max G runs as well. They're pretty fun. They're actually quite entertaining. I remember watching Max's HP2 record, like, for the World Record React series. We need to continue that, by the way, with HP1. Okay, I think this is like one extra move. No, actually not even, isn't it? I think this is the same amount of moves, even with whatever Pepega route I did there. Oh my god, at the very beginning, yeah, I don't think I've ever read those. That's interesting, Manny. Ah. Which year do I think was the peak of speedrunning as a viewer and a runner? Probably the COVID years, to be honest. I think they were both the most active in terms of people running, people watching. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like 2020, 21 probably. 22 when you and Portal joined. I mean, that was nice as well, to be fair. Also, that's good as well, SLS. Yeah, that helps me as well with those series, so thank you. Even though, yeah, no, it is pretty good. Stream on an alt account under just chatting, so it's super underground. Give link. I'm very curious. Laugh. Man, even this looks kind of nice in the menu, I have to say. What do I do here again? I forgot how this part works. I only used to high jump, but you don't give a shit about this. Yeah, it sounds about right, man. Deciding who's mod even back then. Crazy that there were even enough people to warrant that decision. The actual Max G World Record holder, 2025, Sub 1 Inc. Holy, that is a long name. Now imagine that actually exists. Yeah, at least Mantis' tournament will be, Chips. And I assume if people do it from this point on, they probably do it on this as well. There's really a reason not to. It just makes the runs a lot faster. Also good luck with work, Max. You got this. I have a 56-43. Ah. Well, I guess the wonders of not streaming for a while. That's what they do. 3 pop. GG's. When HP3 turn decline. I mean, there is a cutscene skip mod as well that Zolly made like a long time ago. I agree, actually, Tevin. I would love to see a Max G Octafactor. Actually would love to. We'll see, we'll see. Three top. I don't think I can tank a single shot, can I? That was the one Assemblies, yeah. Is it broken nowadays? Interesting. I haven't played it forever. I don't know what he did with it. I know he wanted it, and I sent it to him. I don't know how testing went. Liam is playing League? What the hell? I mean, sports is even more cringe, of course. Imagine keeping yourself fit when there's Harry Potter world records to grind. That is incredibly cringe. I very much agree with you on that. No, I've never been in GDQ. I've been in ESA, the European version of it, but never in GDQ. Mostly, I mean, it's in the US, so it's kind of a bit hard for me to reach. Well, we got a sub 1, actually closer for comfort than it should have been, by the way. But hey, you know, PB/world record on this version of the client that nobody else has except me. Seems like a bit of an unfair competition, but I don't give a shit. World record is world record. Thanks for the GGs though. Also, what is going on with the book page? Why is it so green? What kind of side effect is that? No, Voldemort is not very smart. He might be powerful, but smartness has not really been one of his strengths in the entire series. And this silly flow guy is grinding his ass off for 103. Seems so easy, right? It's kind of crazy. He's almost faster with cutscenes than I was in this run. Exactly, skill issues, the other runner's not having it, yep. The texture is glitchy because I found the original too late. I mean, I don't mind, it's kind of cool. I kind of like it. Beat flow, yeah, any percent world record. I mean, it's everything is a little bit broken here. Hufflepuff is purple puff. Oh yeah, true. Oh my god, it's the house colors. I didn't even realize. Wait, is this intended at some point? And then they patched it out? Because yeah, it is Gryffindor, Slytherin, a little bit of blue, Ravenclaw, and then, well, purple Hufflepuff, which it's not the first time they do that. Sub-hour happened, you've seen it here first. Actually, not really. Other people have gotten it on the client as well. Well, that was fun though, I like that a lot. Thank you for sending me, Mantis. I'm looking forward to that being used in the tournament. Ah, okay. That might be. Maybe it was supposed to be all colored at some point. Maybe it was supposed to be just split in 4, the outside here, instead of being sepia. But yeah, Rubik's as well, good afternoon. We have a little bit of time, by the way. Half an hour. What's my go-to for half an hour? You know it, chat. It's triple bingo, I think. Wonder why they went for black and white. I've always been wondering that. When is the tournament? I think it starts on the 26th of April. And Chungus, get out of here. Chungus bed run. I mean, I have to get top 10 in that still, to be honest. The first split is 0, yeah, because the cutscene that it usually splits after just doesn't exist. It's great. Thank you for the follow as well. Okay, cool. We watch this though, real quick. And then we do a triple bingo. And then I think that is a nice final stream before I leave for Germany. If anyone feels like changing the title already, be free to. I'll do it afterwards, though, all good. Yeah, it's quite a lot of really nice cutscene skips. Like, apart from Troll, I feel like this is really everything that can be skipped is skipped, so it's pretty sick.